Anniversary. This is their 300 load, what we call laundry soda. This is not a detergent. This doesn't carry all those terrible petroleum products. It doesn't have any phosphates. It doesn't have any perfume in it. It is pure clean. A naturally based product that's going to get your clothes cleaner than they've ever been, and you're going to feel so good. A little bit goes a long way. This 300 load will last the average family, a full year. We also have auto ship available if you want to get it delivered about every 3.5 months, or you can adjust that as you see fit. You could do it as well and lock in that great price of only 13 pennies per load. It is cleaning your clothes better. It is cleaning your clothes in a better way, both for you and the environment. There's no phosphates, there's no fillers, there's no perfumes, there's none of those petrochemicals which they put in there to make your clothes appear to look cleaner, and all they do is attract more dirt so you do more laundry. It's a game, folks, and you can win if you buy the Nellies. I've been using it for years, and I will tell you, I do a lot of laundry, especially towels. I think I told you in my first airing, we never use towels in my house more than once. We wash them all the time. It's just a thing from when I was a young kid. My dad was a football coach, and he said, don't use your towels twice, especially athletes. Not a good idea. So we do a lot of laundry. I have saved so much money by using Nellies, because when you use Nellies, guess what? A full load of laundry, let me show you how much you use. That is how much I use, all right, in a full load of laundry. And does it work? Let me show you something. I'm gonna pour this in a little container of water right here. I'm gonna stir it up, and I'm gonna take iodine. Iodine is one of the worst stains you will ever get, right? You know, the doctors and nurses and all that deal with this on a daily basis have to have their clothes sent out to get them clean. First of all, you see how clean and clear that mix is, all right? And then I'm gonna take that iodine, and I'm just gonna pour it in, and I want you to see what happens here. And I'm gonna try not to make a mess this time. Watch this. I'm gonna squirt it in, and I'm gonna give it a little twist. Look at that, all right? Let me get these out of the way. I'm gonna do it one more time. Just keep adding it in. You ready? A little bit more. Watch this. It is a little bit more. And I've only put one measured tablespoon of Nellie's inside there. Proof is in the pudding. Look at these jeans, okay? Which pair do you think was washed in regular detergent? The one that's faded. And ladies, you know when you buy a pair of black jeans, you want them to stay black, right? These are not the 70s or the 80s where you buy a pair of jeans like a dude and you bleach them because you want them to fade. If you want faded jeans, you buy faded jeans. You want jeans that are gonna last. We are extremely busy already, and I told you how many thousands of people. The only Today special of the year. It's free shipping and handling. You will love, love, love that. As I always say, Nellie's is better for you, it's better for your family, and it's better for the environment as well. If you've never tried it, grab it. And by the way, we are gonna sell out of the Nellie's Lammy Balls, which fluff up your clothes and get rid of static cling and decrease drying time. If you wanna get a 3-pack of those, I have those available as well. Let me introduce you to our special guest. Her name is Terry Toner, and wait till you see the demonstration she shows you. If you're not already convinced and already on board, watch what Terry has to do. Hi, Terry.
Hi, guys. Thanks so much for having me today. I'm super excited because not only a great value on Nellie's, but it's actually the most affordable bucket of Nellie's we've ever done. And you can lock that in with auto ship as well. Quick peek at our before and after towels. Here's some laundry towels that have been done with detergent. They get dull, they get dingy, they get that sort of gray color to them. Doesn't look much like a spa. These are Nellie's towels. I bought these over a year ago. I've washed them many, many times in the Nellie's. I like to get them clean before each presentation. Just washed them yesterday, dried them with our dryer balls. They're thick, they're fluffy, they're soft, they're gorgeous. So here's detergent, here's Nellie's. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have the soft, fluffy towels. Why is it so wonderful? Well, first of all, we use natural ingredients, and it's a very short list of pronounceable ingredients. 1 tablespoon is all you need. Unlike the big scoop of powder or the big cup of liquid, all you need is a tablespoon of Nellie's. Why? Because it's super concentrated. There's no fillers, there's no phosphates, there's no bleach. It's gluten-free, it's Leaping Bunny certified, fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, biodegradable, septic system safe, high efficiency machine certified, on and on and on. Also the #1 laundry product at HSN for the last decade. So one of the things that we're famous for is how we completely dissolve in the machine. And I'm gonna show that to you now. So here's my scoop of detergent. Here's my scoop of Nellie's. We're gonna dump them into our buckets of water, and we're gonna stir them up Gonna make a little bit of noise just for a second. Give that a good stir. That's pretty good. We'll do the same thing on the detergent side. And one of the things that you're going to notice with the detergent is it's this lovely shade of aqua. And that's because the detergent has these blue and green speckles. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but of course it's dye, and it dyes the water. I've never been able to figure out how water like this could possibly get your clothes clean. What we're going to do is let these guys kind of settle down for a minute. And what you will see in our after is that Nellie's will be absolutely crystal clear. Why is that important? Well, it's not going to leave a bunch of residue on your clothes. If you've ever like pulled jeans out of the washer before and there's like all this powder all over them, and you think, what the heck? So what do? You add like an extra rinse cycle, and it's more time and it's wasting water because your detergent didn't dissolve. You're never going to get the ooky gooky residue inside of the dispenser drawer of undissolved detergent with Nellie's because we completely and totally dissolve. Now, Guy, you know, this is no ordinary Nellie's. This is Nellie's with the POW powder. It has the laundry booster already put in, and it's an enzyme-based booster. It uses protease enzymes that act like little chompers, little crunch, 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 and they actually eat the protein bonds that hold the stain to the fabric. That allows the stain to release more effectively and efficiently. We start with the sodium carbonate, which conditions the water where you live, whether you live in the city or the country. What I have here is a cloth diaper. I've folded it up. I've got 2 containers. So 1 diaper, 2 containers. I'm gonna split it in between. We're gonna take that iodine that we love. Guy, you're out of control with the iodine. We're gonna have to tell Kate to go get some more. I'm gonna make a stain here and make a stain here. I will show them to you so you can see they're nice and even Steven. And I'm gonna take some detergent, scoop of detergent on this side, and a scoop of our Nellie's with the POW powder on this side. I'm gonna shake these laundry cocktails up. I guess it's early, so maybe they're laundry smoothies, right?
Nice.
And I don't know, maybe they're laundry cocktails. We're gonna shake those up. I'm gonna pour the detergent mixture into this side, and I'm gonna pour the Nellie's mixture into this side, making a mess on my table here. And one of the things that you're gonna notice right away is the detergent side, the stain is actually spreading. It's contaminating the water, which means it's gonna spread onto your other clothes as well. You notice that the Nellie side, not only is the stain not spreading, it's contained and it's already fading. What's happening here is those protein enzymes and our little dash of oxygen brightener are already going to work on the stain before it has a chance to spread all over and make a big mess every place else. Let me go ahead and tip that to camera one more time. So you can see the Nellie side is faded, almost gone. The detergent side is just a mess, an absolute mess. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that mess up. Now, look at the detergent side. I mean, it's awful. The Nellie side, the stain is almost gone. In a few more seconds, it will be gone. I'm gonna go ahead and push that down in there. We'll add a little bit more Nellie so that we cover the fabric. I'm gonna clean up this mess too. So here's that stain, that iodine stain, the little bit of Nellie's, and that water's clean. And then in just a few seconds, and you think about this, your wash cycle is probably 15 or 20 minutes long. So in your machine, this is gonna be agitating around quite a bit longer. But even with just a little bit of agitation, now you can see the stains are almost completely gone. And just in a matter of seconds, they will totally and completely be
Terry,
gone.
And that's in a bowl. That's in a bowl. That's not in your
a bowl,
washing
not in a
machine. You're
machine,
doing that in a bowl.
Yeah, look at that, almost totally gone.
Wow.
And so literally there's a physical thing happening here. There's enzymes, these little protein enzymes that are going chomp, 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 that are breaking the stain. And as I keep lifting this up and showing this to you, now you see, as they've done their job, they've gone to work and they have completely removed the stain from the diaper. So we completely rinse out, we completely dissolve, completely rinse, and with the addition of the POW powder, again, you have the laundry booster built right in. You don't have to add anything else to this. It does such an amazing job Look at that. It's
Wow.
gone. It is
Yeah.
totally and
In just a couple of
completely
minutes.
gone.
Yeah. All right. If you want to get it, this is the lowest price we've ever done on a Today Special with Nellie's. As far as I've worked here, as long as I've worked here, and it's the only Today Special of the year. Before you go and buy those big boxes from the store, you got to lug them home, and you look at them and you're like, oh, they have all these specks in them, and they add artificial colors. You don't need that. You know, I said this in the first presentation, Terry, too. It's like, if you want to smell like something and you want to wear a cologne or you want to wear a perfume, go ahead and do that. I don't need my perfume to be my laundry, all right? That's just weird to me, right? And I said earlier, think about your body, and you know, your body's your temple, right? Biggest organ that we all share is our skin, right? Covers most of our body. And when you think about when our skin is most sensitive, it's when we're young. Babies, right? You know, when we get older, we build up a resistance. And when is it more sensitive? When we get older. I know my mom's husband, John's going through all kinds of skin issues. You know, he's in his 80s, and that's when it happens. You don't want to cover your body with a bunch of chemicals and perfumes, because you're absorbing that, or you're exposed to it all day long, every day of the week. Don't do it. Look inside my Nellie's bucket. I want to show you how pure this is, okay? You know, with regular detergent, you open it up and you see chunks, right? Those are basically petroleum products, oils. If you put oil in here, like that kind of oil, you'd be able to clump it up. I can pinch this with my fingers as hard as I can, and it will not clump. Nellie's is completely, just melts into the water. So you're not gonna get chunks. You're not gonna be wearing your favorite black jeans and see product all over it that didn't wash out. It rinses clean. If you missed that demo again earlier, I'll show you one more time. One measured tablespoon right in the bucket. All right, I'm gonna stir it up. And I don't care what Terry says, I'm going back in with the iodine, because I think it's the coolest demo. Iodine's one of the hardest stains to get rid of. You know, nurses and doctors have to have their clothes professionally cleaned to get that out of there. I will pour iodine right in. Here, I'll do a good squirt. Look at that. I'll only do one this time. And look at that. Again, we're talking about those protease enzymes that are eating up all that nastiness. Look, I even got a little bit on my fingers, so I'm gonna wash my fingers off. Look, it's gone. You know, if you get some on your hand, look, just wash right off my hand. Don't worry about it. That is what Nellie's is all about. It's about purity. It's about, and as we said, these are our clothes. We want our clothes to last longer. If you use all these different boosters, if your laundry is a 5-step process because you're putting bleach in there, and then you put in the fabric booster, and then you put in the softener, that's all chemicals. And then you wear that every day. I mean, Terry, this is the better choice. No added fragrance, no phosphates, no fillers, no crap, basically, all right? It is meant to clean your clothes. It leaves no residue. You're not gonna have the itchy, scratchy, like I said earlier. 10 years Nellie's has been here for a good reason. People love it. They rely on it. It is economical. It's better for you. It's better for the environment. It's $13.33 to get it home with free shipping and handling. Go for it. Huge customer pick. We'll put some of the reviews at the bottom. Everybody loves Nellie's, and with good reason, Terry.
Yeah, and again, this is the most affordable bucket that we've ever done. Here's where we started with our 2 big jars that we mixed up. Here's the Nellie side, absolutely crystal clear. And here's the detergent side. It's like the snow globe of your nightmares. When I tip this, you can see the sludge on the bottom sliding around. That's that undissolved detergent. I mean, even with an immersion blender, it doesn't mix up.
That's nasty.
That's the Nellie's difference. Completely clear, completely dissolves. And then, of course, we completely rinse out as well. And remember, this is Nellie's with the POW Powder. It's the laundry booster that's built right in. You don't have to add anything to it. It is totally complete. So here I have 2 clear bowls of water. I want everyone to see, nice and clean. And I've got little baby t-shirts here that have already been washed and dried. This one in detergent, this one the Nellie's way. And we're gonna re-rinse these just to see what happens. So into the water they go. And I'm just gonna work these around a little bit. And what you start to see as I work through these fibers is product that's being released back into the water. This is not a good thing. This is residue from detergents that's in your clothes. It's why the jeans look faded. It's why the towels look dirty and gray and dingy, because there's this buildup of chemical residue from the detergents that you use. You're never gonna get that with Nellie's because it completely rinses out, which means you're not gonna have to keep adding extra rinse cycles, extra time, extra water every time you do a load of clothes. Check this out. Look at the bowls of water, side by side, compare.
Yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't blow your mind, why is this important, Guy? Because as you mentioned earlier, your skin is the largest organ of your body. Now, whether you sleep in jammies or in your birthday suit, your body is still touching sheets. So whether it's sheets or towels or your underwear or your jammies or your yoga pants or your jeans or the kids' school uniforms, your skin touches fiber all day long, every day. And if it's full of this, your skin is soaking up those chemicals every single day. So here's a pure, cleaner way to do your laundry. And here's something that I can promise you. The first load that you do with Nellie's, whether it's t-shirts or jeans or towels or whatever, you're gonna see and feel the difference with that first load. And you know what Nellie's is gonna do? It's gonna start breaking down this buildup that's in your clothes right now. It's gonna start getting them cleaner. You may notice old stains on t-shirts that aren't there anymore. It really, truly is remarkable. So again, we completely dissolve. We completely rinse out. With the addition of the POW powder, which is that enzyme and oxygen brightener, we get your clothes so much cleaner. They smell great. There's no added fragrance. They just smell clean. And particularly with the POW powder, it's fantastic at removing odors from stinky clothes. So gym clothes, sports uniforms, things like that. And you only need that one little tablespoon. I'm gonna scoot on down here.
Sure.
I wanna show you a little something with the laundry scales of justice, one of my favorite things. I've got detergent here. It's blue. Why? Because it's full of dyes. You think about this, detergent manufacturers are essentially chemical companies. They're in the business of selling chemicals. So the more they can load up their products with chemicals, the more profit for them. So here is 1 tablespoon of detergent. I use my little Nellie scoop. I'm gonna pop that into one side of the laundry scales of justice. And here is my Nellie's. Shake it off, nice and level, even Steven. And pop that into the other side of the laundry scales of justice. I spilled half of it.
Concentrated.
But you can see just from that, scoop for scoop, measure for measure, Guy, how much heavier, denser, and more concentrated Nellie's is, because it doesn't have the fillers and the phosphates and the chlorines and all those added chemicals and the crap, as you mentioned. Here is 100 loads of Nellie's. Here's 100 loads of detergent. So smaller footprint, taking up a lot less space, super natural concentrated cleaning powder. You'd have to buy all of this detergent and then some to equal the 300 loads in our today's special. Don't get me started on liquid detergents. Talk about a waste of money. You are paying for some really expensive water that's shipped across the country. And I mean, it's an ookie gookie mess. The liquid detergents, they leave residue. They're absolutely awful. So again, super concentrated, none of those added fillers. You don't need it. This has the POW powder in it, so you don't have to buy a separate laundry booster. It absolutely is the most effective laundry product that I've used, which is why we've been #1 here at HSN for over a decade.
Well, I think, Terry, you know, and it's unfortunate, and I get it. You know, advertising is what it is. And, you know, these companies appeal to you in several ways, none of which is really product related. It's more like, let's add a nice smell. Let's talk about how it smells like a breath of summer. Oh, it's sky blue, like the sky. That's not the sky in there, folks. It's blue. It's dye number, whatever number that is. So that's what they're putting in there. Don't fall for the tricks. I know they're out there. Listen, I fall for them once in a while too, but you know, I've said as I've gotten older, what I try to do is not try to make the same mistakes over and over again. I had plenty of time to do that all through my teens and 20s and 30s and maybe some of my 40s. So now I try to be like, all right, listen, I'm not gonna make those same mistakes. Don't do it. Do what's better for you. Do what's better for your family, for your grandchildren, for your own children. If you're you know, a senior, do it for your partner, your husband, your wife, whatever. Make the step in the right direction. This is better for you, it's better for the environment, and you're not taking a hit on the clean. There are a lot of products out there, especially, listen, I've been doing that keto diet on and off, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of keto food That sucks, all right? And it's not very good, but there is a lot of that same stuff that's amazing, and it's opened up a whole new world. You have to try it. This is on the amazing side. When you get this, you're not sacrificing. Your clothes are not almost as clean. They are cleaner. They are fresher, all right? You're renewing them. They're lasting longer because you're not putting harsh chemicals on them, which you're wearing all day. I said before, you want to wear a perfume? Wear a perfume, all right? I mean, I'm at a point in my life where I actually love people's natural scent, right? Because you're fresh and clean. That's a nice thing. If you're going out to a fancy dinner and you want to add your favorite perfume, we got tons of them here at HSN. If you're a guy and you want to wear your own cologne, wear your own cologne. You don't need your clothes to smell like that, right? You want your clothes to be clean. You read some of the reviews down here, you'll see I could never buy another laundry cleaning product. Notice nobody calls it detergent. It is not a detergent. It is a laundry powder, like a laundry soda. All right, natural ingredients, great product, gets the clothes clean over and over and over. We just went over 9,000 people that have picked this up. And remember, this bucket will probably last you a year. We say the average family does about 300 loads. That's a year of laundry that you don't have to haul a box home, that you don't have to be fooled by advertising. You have the clean. I use it. Everybody in my family uses this. I've got friends that say, hey, is that Nellie's good? I'm like, you gotta try it. Stuff's amazing, all right? It's better for you. It's better for your clothes, better for the environment. If you've got kids, all right, if you're washing your kids' clothes and you know, they're getting itchy, scratchy, do you ever notice when you itch, it's always like in a place where it's not really good to itch, you know, like in public? It's because, think about it, your underwear, your t-shirts, your bathing suits, whatever it is, all right? Your sheets, things you're rubbing on, that's where you get the irritation. A lot of that may have to do with the stuff that's in your detergent. So try this, you're gonna love it. We just went over 9,000, as I said, people that have picked this up. We'll be over 10,000 before we get off with it, but you're gonna love it. So get it home. It is free shipping and handling, lowest price we've ever done, all right, at only $13.33. Get it home and try it for 30 days. If you're not happy, you can return it. All right, Terry, back to you. What do you got?
I'm going to show you our POW Powder demo one more time because I really want everyone to realize this is an incredible, really kind of a bonus to our original Nellie's formula. So here's my cloth diaper, nice and clean, in between one diaper, in between two containers. I'm going to take my iodine and make a stain here and make a stain here. Let me show them to you. Put a little bit more in there. Let me show them to you, nice and even, Steven, as you can see. I'm going to take detergent and pop it into one shaker, and Nellie's with the POW powder into the other side. This is an enzyme cleaner, and enzymes have been used in the garment industry for over 100 years to protect and preserve clothing, to help preserve colors. So the addition of enzymes is something really good for your clothes. I'm going to shake these up just a bit, and we're going to pour our laundry cocktails. Here's the detergent side. And I know I'm kind of rushing through this, but I want you to be able to see this and really understand what this does. Here's the Nellie side. I'm going to pour that in, cover that stain. And right away, you notice as I kind of mix these around, the detergent stain is spreading, like it's contaminating the water. That means it's going to get all over your other clothes and stuff too. The Nellie side, not only is it not spreading and contained, but it's already starting to fade. What's that mean? What's happening here? It means that that protease enzyme is actually already crunching those protein bonds that hold the stain to the fabric, and it's releasing the stain. So instead of the stain spreading and getting worse, it's already working to eliminate the stain. I'm gonna go ahead and look at that. I mean, you guys, it's already almost gone. I'm gonna take this side, this mess from the detergent, pop it into the Nellie's side. We'll get that to soak, and I'll pour the rest of my Nellie's cocktail so we cover that up. And you can see that the Nellie's is already working to get rid of the rest of that stain. And in your machine, you know, your clothes are going to agitate around for, you know, 20 to 15 minutes. I'm making the biggest mess on my table here. But as that works, like, I mean, literally before your eyes, you can still see some of the stain. I don't want you to look away, you guys, because there's an actual physical reaction taking place here. It's not bleach. These are enzymes that are eating the stain away without harming your clothes. These enzymes actually preserve and protect your clothes so that they look better, they feel softer, they last longer.
Oh,
and every time I dip back in, look at that. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, it's just right before your eyes.
And you're doing that with
It's
your hands.
incredible.
You're doing that with your hands in a bowl, right? It's not in a washing machine. Oh my gosh, Terry, that is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, we are giving you enough for a whole year. For $39, that's no more trips to the store to have to buy that artificial stuff that, you know, makes you feel ugh, every time you wear it. You're gonna get real clean. You're gonna do it in a better way for you, better for your kids, better for your families, better for the environment. Terry, thank you so much. Great job as always. If you wanna order it, it is 077117. Huge customer pick on hsn.com. It is awesome. Everybody loves Nellie's, right? Yes, you're dang straight. That's mini me right there. Hey, by the way, I wanna remind you, we do have the Lammy balls available.